Marcellus Wiley, it's your show now. Oh, buddy boy, buddy boy, buddy boy, buddy boy, buddy boy, buddy boy, buddy boy. Let's get to what everybody's talking about. Right? Whitlock. Everything's Whitlock right now. The whole world going Whitlock crazy. So now it's my job to report to you the real. Hit the like button coming through the door. It's finna get wild. I knew it was something weird going on when I saw him on Barbershop Conversations. I said, what the heck is Jason Whitlock doing talking to Fred? What is he doing on Barbershop Conversations? Oh, man. So, okay, they trying to take me down. But let's get to this, right? They just did something weird. Whenever they do that and they kick me off my screen, something's weird just took place. I was getting too many hits too fast, so somebody had to jump on in and hit the button. Because they just knocked me off for no reason. Now, let's talk about this. Now, when I was getting the details, I said I'm not going to go live until I get some more details about what's going on. And here's the details of what's happening, right? Whitlock, from what I've heard from people that's in the know, Jason Whitlock did not get fired. Okay? His contract ran up. He's in a contract negotiation with Fox Sports 1. And they're not budging. They're not budging. Fox Sports 1 saying, look, this is what we want to pay you. And if you don't want that, you can walk. He wants more money. He believes he's bigger than the network and he should be getting more money. ESPN had offered him a job before, but didn't see his worth, and he left the network and came to Fox Sports 1. And they paid him more and all of these different things here. And he's made a name for himself being controversial, saying comments that support right-wing people, slandering people in the wrong times. But Whitlock thought, like, man, this is the way to get famous. I'm just going to troll everybody on national television. But it seemed like he only targeted the African Americans. If you were a popular African American, he will find a way to tear you down. So if you're an African American who's doing well for yourself, oh, Whitlock is your guy. Because he's going to come and try to tear you down. So the same people he thought that had his back would pay him as much as they're paying the other analysts. But no, he don't get that love. He's shown that the ratings of the show has spiked. But they're saying the reason that the ratings on the show has spiked has been the addition of Marcellus Wiley coming to the show. The network has shown a spike once they've added Marcellus Wiley to the show. They took Colin Cowherd off the show. and just made it more of a two-man show instead of a ring circus. Once they've done that, the ratings have increased. This guy said, I got 3 people on here. I got 3 people on the live. Y'all believe that? Hit the like button, y'all. I got 3 people on the live chat. You need a new phone, buddy. Black Spanky, that's him. He needs to be fired. Of course he needs to be fired. Because he's reckless. And the thing is, I understand what he's doing. Sometimes he makes a point, but then he goes over the line because he's reckless and he's trying to be reckless. And he's only trying to be reckless for hits and views. He doesn't really think this way. He has no connection to it whatsoever. There's no passion to it whatsoever. He's thinking of what could be the controversial area here that I could exploit. LeBron makes a comment. He finds a way to pick it apart. So basically, his contract is over. And since his contract is over, he doesn't have to return. And I don't think Fox Sports 1 is bringing him back because he's not going to accept what they offered. Is it his views? Hell no. It's not his views. His views align with what Fox is all about. So that's it right there in a nutshell. Fox has never been anything else but pro right wing. So now you're seeing a whole different mentality take place now. What you're seeing is a whole different umbrella. See what I'm saying? And don't forget going to Carcino Patreon today. Carcino for life. We got something explosive coming for you. We finna name a rat. Yeah, a hip hop rat. Woo, gonna be shocking. You ain't gonna want to miss that. You are not gonna want to miss that. I told you we coming out with the guns. It's the first. A rat that you did not expect. Somebody ate the cheese. No, well, see, the thing is this. I saw him on Barbershop Conversations and I said, what is Whitlock doing on Barbershop Conversation? I'm turning my head. I'm like, I'm not getting it. Like, that's a good look for Barbershop Conversation. But that ain't a good look for Jason Whitlock. What is he doing there? That blew my mind. Because I'm looking at it like, is this real? This can't be real. So the whole world started to make insinuations as to what was going on. Oh no, it's no subliminals. It's no subliminals. We give you the actual hip hop artist snitch name, the person he snitched on, all the information. And it was right under your nose the whole time. All that's going on the Patreon today. So on the Casino for Life Patreon, definitely. So yeah, that's for the VIP members. VIP, you know me. Well, we did a live stream for all the members yesterday. For all Patreon members, you got a live stream for me. We talked about all the issues that's been going on in the world past couple of days. Keeping my Patreons updated. Yes, we got more naked women coming. More naked celebrities coming. One guy was like, man, y'all got too many naked celebrities on your page. I'm like, is that a problem? Too many naked women on my page? On my Patreon page? That's a problem? I didn't know I had to clean that up. Y'all want me to cut down on the naked celebrity women on my Patreon? Do I have Maya naked? Oh, God. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Now, the thing with Jason Whitlock, and what I told a lot of people, is he goes what they call over the line. So when you keep pursuing yourself and keep falling over the line every time, you're pushing yourself further and further back. You're pushing yourself further and further back. Because while you thinking they laughing with you, they actually laughing at you. Because they're not going to pay you what you think you're worth. And why you thinking the ratings is going to hurt because you're not on the show, Fox Sports 1 is going to prove that they can put anybody else in that chair and the show is going to take off. Now, me, I think he's a perfect fit on the show. You got somebody's energy like Marcellus Wiley with a guy who thinks he knows it all, Jason Whitlock. He was the guy who they tried to get to go play sports. Like, come on, man, let's go play sports. No, man, I want to sit on this couch and eat these flaming hots. He didn't watch the game growing up. He was the one getting dressed, going to church with mama every week on Sunday. Come home, sit on the couch, and mama, when we eating? Boy, I just got in the house. Let me get this cooking. Man, mama, I'm gonna eat these pork skins to dinner ready. His baby bottle was a 2-liter. His baby bottle was a 2-liter. That is absolutely right, Terrence Smith. I tell the truth and the world finds out later. That's exactly how it works. And you've seen it work now. I told people, don't believe all this stuff with the rides. Don't believe all this and that. Nobody believed it. Then everything I said it's a setup. Sure enough, people, hey, man, it's a setup. You got these people riding around in Chicago handing out bricks and money. Here's some money. Here's a brick. Go throw it. Be like, why don't you go throw it? I ain't going to jail. I ain't gonna push your agenda. They told Whitlock to speak for himself. I mean, this dude was on Barbershop Conversations. That's telling you right there. I said something wrong. He was on Barbershop Conversations with Fred. And I said something wrong. Not dissing Fred, but I'm just saying. That's like me having Jason Whitlock on. Like, I'm finna put Jason Whitlock on. I'm like, what does Jason Whitlock being on my page do for Jason Whitlock? Absolutely nothing. So Whitlock did not get fired. You know, a lot of people are running with that, but he did not leave. He did not get fired, but he's not there. He's in a contract dispute because his contract is up. So now that's why he's not there. He has not accepted the terms of his deal that Fox Sports 1 had laid out for him to return. And because he has not accepted that deal or offer, he wants more because he feels he's worth more. He believes he's the main generator of the show, so he should get X amount of dollars more than Marcellus Wiley. They said, well, you already making more than Marcellus Wiley, but the addition of Marcellus Wiley and us reducing the show has increased the ratings of the show. And the station is like, that's credit to us. Because you've been there before and the ratings were low. Now, I only see clips and highlights that somebody is saying because I don't watch Whitlock at all. I refuse to listen to him. The man's a moron. I know exactly what he's doing, but this is when it blows up in your face. A lot of people think I say stuff because it's trolling. No, I say stuff because it's factual. When I tell you LeBron James is a bum, there's a reason he's a bum. I'm not just saying it because he won the game. He's a bum. He won. I'd be like, nah, he sucks as a basketball player, and this is why. I have a reason to say what I'm saying. Oh, yes. Today on the Patreon, you will see. You will see it. We're going to show you who the hip hop rat is right now. Told you, June 1st, we will not take any shorts. Well, that's the whole thing of it. You got people like Marcellus Wiley, who actually adds an element to the show because he adds credibility. He doesn't bite his tongue. He's very passionate about what he thinks. And that's the truth with him. Everything is the truth. You don't get any lies. So if you're looking in a situation where, well, I don't know which way is up, you should. You most certainly should. He's been doing this for so long. He's been doing this for so long, all he's doing is ruining himself. Now, where is he going to go? I'm quite sure he got other options. Where can he land? You think ESPN will hire him? No. He won't hire work there. Now, here's the other kicker. And I want y'all to get this. Everybody believing that LeBron James got him fired. So you know what I've been listening to. Anybody hear those notes, they know exactly what song that is and everything. Listen, thanks for the support page and thanks for hitting up my Cash App. Carcino is the name on the Cash App. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Now, the main situation here is, where is Jason going to go now? Because who's going to pay him that money? Is he going to start his own internet thing and go from there? See, the same thing happened to Tommy Lauren. You remember her? The controversial girl that Fox was going to get behind because she was like, I'm exposing everything, and she had a little platform on the internet. Same thing happened to Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash got on there, right? Started running off at the mouth. Well, Marcellus Wiley works because he talks with intelligence. You might not agree with everything Marcellus Wiley has to say, but he's passionate, and he's not talking ignorant. He's talking from a level of, this is me, this is what I'm about, and this is what I got to say. Boom, your boy Marcellus Wiley. Get up with that. Well, people got to realize that there are two types of people in the world. People you can manipulate and people who ain't going to take it. And it's always somebody thinking that their self-worth is bigger than what it actually is. Because people are talking about you on social media, don't mean that people are going to tune into your show. You know, R&B rappers and all these artists, even the Taylor Swifts, the Katy Perrys, all of these people suffer from the same anxiety. They suffer from the same illness. They believe because they're popping on social media that people, it equivalates to people running out to buy their records. That doesn't necessarily happen that way. You got 100 million followers, but you ain't selling 50 million records. So what is that telling you? Majority of that is fake. You got fake subscribers and fake numbers. So people will see something trending on social media because it's trending, and they'll talk about that, but that don't mean they're going to go watch your show. So your show got to have content. You got to have something of interest. And if you don't have that, you have nothing. So if you're basing a show trying to get hits, that's a daily thing. So you'll be doing and detached and glued to that forever. If you don't do something that means something to you, it means something, period, then you lose it. I don't do something just for hits. I hope it get hits because I want people to actually see it. I don't do it like, oh man, I'm going to get a lot of hits off this. I get mad because my subscribers can't see it. If no new people come along, hey, that's on them. But my people who have subscribed to me, I want them to see it. Because they subscribe to see it. So they shouldn't be prohibited. That's my only take. Yeah, so the rumors that LeBron got him fired, if that was the case, LeBron could have got him fired years ago. If they really gave a damn about what LeBron was thinking. Because he's been on his back forever. Now, what almost cost him his job is the skit that he did with Kaepernick that they never aired. So the skit, they wasted money on the skit because they had to pay Kid from Kid and Play to play Kaepernick in the skit. They had to spend money for the production little setup thing that they were doing. And they thought it was funny. People did not. And because of that, it cost Fox a lot of money, and they took it all out on Whitlock, even though they approved the skit. You see what I'm saying? So they weren't going to take responsibility for what happened. They didn't want to take responsibility for what happened, but they blamed it all on Whitlock, even though they approved the script and they shot it. Once it was getting backlash, when they just put out a photograph of what the script was going to be, or that Kid was going to play Kaepernick, and everything. Once they put that photo out, the outrage came in immediately. Fox got scared and then pulled the skit back and didn't air it, and then they just threw Whitlock under the bus. So he should have known right then and there. It was like the commission approved and you agreed. So how do you think we filmed it in the first place? If I was buying subs, do I look like I'm the type of guy that would buy a sub? I don't know how to do technical videos. I got shaky cam, all this stuff. I don't have no dancing titles. And you thinking I'm paying for doggone subs? That's the dumbest thing you ever said, Richie. I wouldn't even know how to go about doing that. There's other people that want to manage me. See, I get approached by different groups because I'm in a certain class, apparently. So now, anyway, now that I'm in this certain class, I get to like contact them directly. They want people to manage me and all these different things. Like I had all these opportunities. I could be getting 300,000 views a day, but they'll probably be fake. But you know, to the public eye, man, it's impressive. 300,000 views. Look at that. I'll be like, I don't want it if it ain't real. What do I care about blank hits? Some kid in Bangladesh clicking on the keyboard who don't care about my content. I'd rather go to people that want to see it. That's why my viewership is what it is, and my rates are so high. See, you don't even understand there's a difference. You guys think because you see views and that counts for money and all that. In a way it does, and in a way it don't. I've made probably more money on a video that has 5,000 views than somebody who have 25,000. That is true. It's all about rates and rankings. It's a whole different system. You guys have no idea how this thing really works. Because I have genuine traffic. My genuine traffic is high. My rate of people staying on my live streams and all that is constant. It stays high. The people who are there are really there. They're not clicking on, jumping off, clicking on, jumping off. So when you see that, exactly, my retention rate is very high for my page. Now, the reason is because I have actual people. So that makes it safe for YouTube to say, okay, well, we can put our advertisement money here because this guy is not having a lot of bots come on his page. Now, you'll see all these other people, they're not really making all that kind of money because they have a lot of people jumping in, jumping off. And they hits and their views is large, but they ain't making a lot of money. No siree. That retention rate, not that high. So it's a lot of elements that go into play that you. Yeah, well, 3 years ago it was different. 3 years ago it was a big old party. But all mine was real. I blew up on my own. I got millions videos that got millions of views. Like, people don't realize, like, dude, when I was dropping my video, I was getting 150,000 for views on average. When I started the whole Truth Behind series and all that stuff, I didn't design to do that. I just said, look, I'm going to tell them the truth behind this and this and this and this. Because I actually knew it. So I'm like, this is nothing. I didn't know people really want to hear about this stuff. And they was like, yeah, we do. I'm like, all right. So I started telling you all of them. And you're like, oh my God, I never knew this. And then the Straight Outta Compton movie came out and boom, it was like, I was everywhere. Next thing you know, I got DJs, producers, and everybody, you lying on me. I'll be like, I'm lying on you? Like, dude, what are you talking about? You mean to tell me that didn't happen? Yeah, it did, but that's my story to tell, not yours. I'm like, well, then go tell it then. So that's how it was going back then, you know. Everybody was mad at me when he came into practice. Right, when I said MJ went to practice in Golden State first before he even thought about going to the Bulls, he was down there with his buddy. I was like, he was down there with his buddy. Because that was the truth. He was down there with his friend. He was there with Rod Higgins. And when he was down there with Rod Higgins, so when he was down there with Rod Higgins, Tim Hardaway was talking crap to him on the court. And he was like, whoa. And him and Chris Mullin are the same size in shoes. And he's like, man, you got your gear in there? And there he's like, let me get your gear, Chris. So he put on Chris Mullin's shoes, went out there and balled. If you don't know what song that is, man, Lewis just told you what it was. But if you didn't, once I told that story, now NBC want to put out a story, exactly word for word what I said, that Jordan comeback started in the Bay. And now they want to talk about it. But I told y'all first, they listen. All these people that work at these stations, they listen. And then they go investigate and see if it's true or not. Then here they come with a story. They've been stealing from me for years. Because they don't know a lot of this stuff that happened in the background. So if they listen to it, they're like, I'm going to see if this guy's telling the truth. I'm going to go and investigate. All right, go and investigate. What you come up with? Lil Wayne versus Jay-Z. Well, Jay-Z will lose that. Jay-Z will lose. If Jay-Z did a battle with Lil Wayne song for song, and I'm talking about from the voting standpoint, it's not a matter of who got better songs, because to me, Jay-Z, that's not even a competition. I would listen to Jay-Z before I listen to Lil Wayne any day of the week. But that's not the case here. The case is how these people who are voting and on the internet. Lil Wayne is the godfather of these syrup and lean rappers. So all these plastic cup kids, they the ones gonna be doing the voting. The people that listen to Jay-Z, they ain't gonna really be on there at all. So once these doggone syrup heads hear they old Lil Wayne songs, oh, that's my song. Yeah, he got Jay on that one. He said, yeah, Jay ain't got no auto-tune, man. Wayne gotta get it. I'll be like, so when you know that's gonna be the people voting, you kind of don't even want to get involved, do you? Now, let me tell you the new rumor. For those of you who stuck around past the 30-minute mark, now, here's the new rumor. Whitlock is going to replace Charlamagne at the Breakfast Club. So, they mean to tell me that Whitlock is going to get himself up early in the morning from Monday through Friday Carry yourself down in that office, get on that elevator, move that 400-some pound body around, swooshing and swashing all over there. That little tight spot area that they got, he ain't gonna be able to squeeze around that table to get in that chair. How in the world he can physically make it? Can you imagine Diddy like, nah, cause we gonna have to put you on the bad boy diet. Yeah, bad boy diet. Yeah. You gonna take this, then you gotta put your foot here. Yeah, that's a new thing. That's how I can come out with the bad boy workout plan. Yeah. We can sell them videos like Jane Fonda. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. Jane Fonda style. That's what we do. Bad boy workout, baby. Yeah, take that. Take that. Put your left foot down. Come on, Jason. Right there. Left. No, your left. Oh, man. Gotta get him in shape to do the job. He wasn't fired. No kidding. Thank you for that bit of information, sir. Right. He like, I joined the Breakfast Club because I thought we eat breakfast here. I mean, that could be an idea. You know, we bring a big old stack of breakfast in here and we eat, man, real good. Get some ribs, some pancakes, some sausage, some mashed potatoes with gravy, some butter, some jelly on the toast. Then for breakfast? Yeah. You know, everybody get their own 24 cakes. We gonna split 24 cakes. No, I'm saying we all get 24 each. You negotiate your own deal. Don't judge me. That's how he's starting his day. But I ain't fat shaming him. Look, that dude probably been 240 out the womb. He ain't never looked like a guy that was athletic, played a sport, and did nothing but sit on the couch and break it in. That man ain't seen his shoes since 1987. He's like, I can't see down there at all. I don't even waste my time looking. They got this thing called a fat stick, where you can go down there and grab your shoes. So he ain't got to bother looking at the shoe. I can't sit down and put my shoes on. He can't reach his foot. Can't see his knees. His knees been gone since 90. His knees is like, help, work. Knees is gone. Got no knees no more. Man, dude like that, like, man, can I use your toilet? You be like, no. My toilet has a weight capacity limit. Thank you again for this contribution to this conversation. We are actually past the Whitlock hour. But I couldn't imagine working with a guy like that. You know, we had an unfortunate situation where this woman was in this area. She was a very sweet lady and she worked very hard and she was very good at her job. But when she sweat, you get the smell like this odor that you just couldn't imagine. And I'm like, I can't work. I'm like, look, I'm sorry, dude. Something's got to be done. As great as she is, she's a great person. This can't happen, man. You know, and he had lost weight. He was actually bigger than what he is now. This is him slimming down. So what he actually did was they threw he used to have a towel on his neck, because if he go to the bathroom and stuff, man, it's so dangerous. He be having doggone shit stains on his collar. Like, god damn. He wiping his ass like this. Yeah, they did a live show somewhere, like it was like Super Bowl week or something, and they had Whitlock and all their shows on location, and he had to be outside, and it was hot. He was in a pool of sweat. Well, I'm gonna go look up that episode. He was outside, man. It was like sweating all down. He got a towel. I'm like, this dude gonna have a heart attack. They just got through the introduction. They just got through showing the credit. Colin Carr thought he was gonna die. Colin was like, "You okay, Jason?" He about to short out the microphone. All this water going everywhere. About to electrocute his damn self. That's not funny. I mean, hey, I'm being real. I ain't saying that he should have did it. I'm just saying that's what's real. Anyway, man, thank you again.